Hi, my name is Olalekon Amusa. I'm the founder of Just for Men Africa and Just for Men Africa. The story started, I have two daughters which are far away in Nairobi, Kenya, and I wanted to be able to communicate to them to let them know that it's great being a woman these days, and women around the world are doing great things. So that really inspired me in telling women's stories in Africa.
This is hashtag 50 African Stories. 18 stories discovered, 32 to go. Prepare to be inspired.
It's time to talk.
Well, Africa is really important. Africa presently has about 730,000 women, which is a lot, which a lot of people are not really focusing on and emphasizing on. The women market is really, really big. Women are doing a lot of things which are not being told. Rather, the focus is being told on women who have achieved a lot in society. And when it comes to people with small, medium enterprises, there's not a lot of focus on women in that area. Just for Men Africa was established to focus on women in business and who are in the small SME sectors, who don't really have a voice and tell stories to be told.
Close your eyes and imagine a world where women's stories take center stage, where their voices soar, their achievements inspire, and their dreams become a symphony of empowerment. Welcome to Just for Women Africa, a trailblazing force in providing African women the opportunity to share their success stories and showcase their businesses to the world.
Just for Men Africa was created out of Just for Women Africa, because at the time when I started Just for Women Africa, 1 year into it, doing interviews and videos from around Africa, I got a lot of feedback from the women saying that, why don't you create something for the men? I love my husband to come onto the show and tell his own story. And from a couple of men too who felt excluded and felt like there was a lot of focus on the women and also wanted to tell their own stories. So I was like, okay, let's create Just for Men Africa. Telling stories of women, both men and women all over Africa, one challenge that keeps on coming up, especially with women, has to do with finances. Financing a business, especially when you're starting, is really, really hard. And women feel that as a woman, it's much more difficult to get a loan than a man. I mean, like, the women which I've interviewed across Africa always say that, if a man were to walk into a bank or an international institution, it is much more easier for them to get a loan than a woman. I remember asking somebody I interviewed once why they felt that was a challenge, but why it wasn't easy for a woman just walk into a bank and get a loan. And the feedback which I got was they felt that the financial institutions feel that men are much more resilient, they're much more hardworking, much more outgoing, and they're able to hustle much more than a woman, and it would be much more easier for them to pay the loan than a woman. The financial institutions felt that being a woman, women get pregnant, they have to stay at home for a couple of months, look after the baby, and that might be kind of a challenging factor and reason why financial institutions do not want to give out loans to women.
I plan programs, educative programs that add value to the lives of boys, especially girls as well, and mothers. I try to build them by adding value through personal development programs.
Just for Women Africa is actually my third initiative. I registered my first business when I was 17 years old. I registered my second business when I was 23 years old.
We should create our own brand, and my focus will be only on African stones. I really want to put up to light the amazing stones that the African continent has.
I am an African, and this is my story.
Are you ready? Oh my God. All right.